This is DIY Chris from DIYNexus with a recipe for instant pot lasagna. Lasagna might be the perfect comfort food, and cooking it in the Instant Pot is an easy way to make it anytime. Recipes that make it directly in the Instant Pot pan use additional liquid for pressure cooking, so they tend to be runny. I'm not a fan of runny lasagna, so I'm using a spring-form pan which will use less water in the recipe. I'll put a link to the one you'll see me use in the description below. If you purchase anything through those links, it'll help us out, which we appreciate. Be sure to check out the blog for all ingredient amounts and other info, including how to make this and other electric pressure cookers. I'll start by adding the ground beef and ground Italian sausage to the Instant Pot. Press the Sauté button and use a heat-proof spoon or spatula to break the meat into small pieces. If the pieces are too big, the layers of the lasagna will be taller and you won't get as many in the pan. I'm aiming for 4 layers, so I kept chopping. Cook until the meat is no longer pink, then press Cancel to turn off the Instant Pot. Move the meat to a bowl with a spoon, leaving as much grease and liquid behind as possible, and set it aside. Carefully use a paper towel to wipe out most of the liquid from the pan. It's hot, so use tongs if you don't want to burn your hands. Don't worry if it's not perfectly clean. In a separate bowl, combine the tomato sauce, water, Italian seasoning, garlic, red pepper flakes, and black pepper. Then mix well. In another bowl, stir together the ricotta cheese, cream cheese, grated parmesan. It was at this point that I realized I missed an ingredient, so I added the nutmeg and mixed it in well. Assemble your springform pan, making sure the base is in the channel around the bottom of the ring. Pour half a cup of sauce into the bottom of the springform pan. Use the back of a spoon to spread the sauce over the entire bottom of the pan. I missed this next step, but I'll tell you anyway so yours comes out right. Add a thin layer of the meat and spread evenly. Top with enough lasagna noodles to cover the bottom, breaking them as needed to help them fit. Layer the cheese mixture, meat, sauce, and then lasagna noodles until the pan is almost full, ending with the sauce and meat on top. Don't fill the pan over the top edge. I was able to get 4 layers, which used all of my ingredients. Cover the top of the lasagna with mozzarella cheese. Loosely cover with foil. Pour 1 cup of water inside the Instant Pot. Put the springform pan on the trivet with the handles up, then lower it in. Make sure you have your sealing ring properly installed. Close the lid and seal the steam release valve. Cook on the manual setting for 20 minutes. Let the pressure release naturally for 10 minutes, then open the steam release valve to let out any remaining pressure. Carefully remove the springform pan from the Instant Pot using the trivet handles. Remove the foil cover, and if you'd like to brown the cheese on the top, place the pan in a 400-degree oven for a few minutes. When it's brown to your liking, remove it from the oven and cut the lasagna with a plastic knife. Then use a spatula to serve. DIY Christy and I thought this turned out great, so I hope you give it a try. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.